Let me ask you something. Have you ever noticed? Some people don't look extraordinary, they don't speak loudly, they don't even say anything crazy intelligent. Yet when they talk, people listen, people remember them, and somehow they become important in the room. Today, I'm going to show you why that happens and how you can do the same without faking confidence, without manipulation, and without becoming someone you're not. This is not motivation. This is conversation science. Part 1. The biggest lie about communication. Most people believe to sound interesting, I need to say interesting things. This is completely wrong. Psychology proves something shocking. People don't remember what you said. They remember how they felt around you. One famous principle from human psychology states, the brain doesn't search for intelligence. It searches for emotional relevance. That's why someone talking about simple things can feel magnetic, while someone using complex words feels boring. Part 2. The brain's secret. Why people love talking to you. Neuroscience explains this clearly. Whenever a person talks about themselves, their brain releases dopamine, the same chemical released when eating chocolate or winning money. So here's the truth most people don't want to accept. People don't like good speakers. They like good listeners who guide the conversation. The most interesting person in the room is not the one talking the most, but the one who makes others talk deeply. Part 3. The Golden Rule from famous psychology books. One timeless principle says, talk to people about what they want, not what you want to show. If you enter a conversation thinking, how can I impress them? You already lost. Instead, think, how can I understand them? Understanding creates trust. Trust creates attention. Attention creates influence. Part 4, the conversation framework. Very important. Here is a 3-step framework used by leaders, negotiators, and high-status communicators. 1. Observe before you speak. Before opening your mouth, notice their tone, their mood, their energy, then match it slightly. Humans trust familiarity, not dominance. 2. Ask depth questions, not boring ones. Bad question cross, what do you do? Better question check mark, what part of your work actually excites you? Powerful question fire, what made you choose this path in the first place? Depth makes people feel seen, and when people feel seen, they feel connected. 3. Reflect, don't reply. Most people reply, rare people reflect. Instead of saying, oh, that's nice, say, that sounds like it taught you a lot about yourself. This makes the other person feel, wow, this person actually understands me. Part 5, philosophy of conversation. Very deep. Ancient philosophy teaches something powerful. Speech reveals character more than words. When you speak calmly, people feel safe. When you speak with curiosity, people feel important. When you speak without ego, people feel respected. And respect is the strongest form of attraction. Part 6, how to convince without force. Here's a secret from persuasion psychology. People resist ideas. They don't resist their own conclusions. So instead of saying, you should do this, ask, what do you think would happen if? Let them convince themselves. The strongest influence feels like freedom, not pressure. Part 7, why silence is powerful. This will surprise you. Silence makes people uncomfortable, and discomfort makes people talk more. When you stop filling gaps, others start filling them with honesty. Silence shows confidence. Confidence increases perceived value. Part 8, the final truth. This changes everything. Here's the real secret no one teaches. Conversation is not about sounding smart. It's about making others feel smart around you. Do that consistently, and people will trust you, remember you, respect you, follow you without you ever trying to impress them. If you master conversation, you master influence. If you master influence, you master opportunities. And if you master opportunities, life starts responding differently to you. Because the world doesn't reward noise, it rewards connection.